What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we have Omni Vegeta from Anime War. So it's Dragon Ball, but Master, MA Star, I don't know how you say it, Master Media? MA Star Media? Their, or his sort of fan animation, which is really good. But yeah, so it's sort of normal kind of Vegeta, except the hair is a bit different. It's like wavier, longer, it seems. So, don't know how people feel about that, but yeah, sure we'll go. We'll get going. Landscape orientation, just to fit in those wide shoulders that Dragon Ball characters have. And we're just going to start just below, a little bit below halfway, with that W sort of shape that Dragon Ball characters have in the middle of their face. Well, some Dragon Ball characters. It's like a W. It's the easiest way to start. And then the eyebrows come up from that on both sides. So, say like here. And then we'll tick up this way. Like that. And then of course this is a bit wider on this side, and then we'll bring it down like so. Get skinnier as you go down towards the bottom. Remember, I don't know if I said this, use a pencil. Hit pause if I go too fast. I might have said it already. So we have some lines just there at the end of his eyebrow, and then we do the other eyebrow. So kind of tick it up. So, to about the same level. Like that. It doesn't have to be exactly the same level. One eyebrow could be slightly higher than the other, but it'll just look unusual. So, wide end, and then bring it back down. Like so, and then a few lines on the end of the eyebrow, the thick end, and then so his eyes, right? So we're gonna go Dragon Ball classic style at first, anyway. So diagonal line down there, and then we're gonna bring this line in. Now normally you'd probably stop here and go back up into his eye, but it looks like he's got like extra redness or something around it, so it goes further, like to a point in there. It doesn't the picture I'm drawing from anyway. Now we do the other side, diagonal down, pointy into there. And his iris, so you just do kind of a half circle just here, like so, and his pupil, tiny little black half circle just in there. So he's frowning heavily, so you can barely see those eyes. And we do the same over here, like so, and then pupil just here. So nose, just down below the W here, you start with an L. So you'll just do like that, little L just there. What up, little L? And then this will come out for the shadow part. So that sort of diamond that Dragon Ball characters have, kind of looks like a diamond to me anyway. Just there. Then the mouth, so he's open, he's roaring, he's like screaming. So comes right underneath this nose of his. Touches it nearly. Curves up and around. like that. And like I said, the mouth is open, so we have to go long down, diagonal in, like so. And then the bottom lip, just here, like so. So we'll do his top row of teeth. So we'll come across like this. And you could add like a line coming up for a tooth or two just there. And then his bottom row of teeth. So it comes down like so, across the bottom, and then back up the other side. And then we've a line for his tongue, just here. And maybe some teeth lines just here as well. Then we have some lines just for sort of, so he's like, his skin is all stretched, right? So you have like a line on the side of his mouth, like that. Some lines on his nose, just here, like so. And then those tick lines that are on his cheek, one there. Sometimes they'll have one or two. And then same on this side, go up, across like that. And then we've lines on his brow, like so. And I know he has those symbols around his eyes, but we'll frame in his face first, because we got to get them in the right place. We don't want to go too far down his cheek. So we have his chin just here, right? And then you're going to go diagonal up, and you don't want to stop just like underneath the edge of his eye, right? So you're going to go this way. You want to stop about there, just like underneath the corner of his eye, okay? And then we'll go the same this way. About, just don't go too much further than the edge of his eye. So right underneath. That's where both mine are. You could probably give or take a couple of mil and it'd be okay, but we'll leave it there. We'll line for his bottom lip. And then, so this is where his jaw is. So you're just across from the top of his mouth and underneath the edge of his eye there. And then you're going to change direction and go back up. Like so. Stop about eyebrow level. Like so. And then you'll add his sideburns. So we have a sideburn here, sideburn here. And then we have his ears just in here. So these are going to curve around real big. Back down. Go down about as far as the tick marks on his cheeks. Into there. And then we do bones and ligaments inside his ears. So we do like a curved line just here. Like that. And you could do a line like this. And then there's a couple more lines, detail lines, like so. Another line going that way. Another line going this way. And then his other ear. Curving around. About the same level. And then lines inside his ear. Like so. Pretty much the same as the other side. Line here. Bumping up and under. And a line here. Okay, so those marks on his eye. So we basically come down the side of his eye. And then we kind of hook down his cheek. So it's kind of going to go out like so and down to about there. Maybe a bit further actually. Maybe about there. And then we'll bring it back up. So real pointy. Back up like so. In underneath his eye. And then back down. And it kind of comes to another sort of hooked area, kind of a pointy area just here. And inside that's all red. And you do this over here. So we go down again. Hook it out. Down towards his cheek. Back up and in. And then this line will go underneath and then back in. Like so. And then we have that upside down sort of letter A just here. So you start with just a diagonal line that way. Back up like so. And then we go in both sides. Down to there. Bring it across. And then we have the inside of that. So it's like a triangle pointing down, just there. Now, so Vegeta's hairline, so it's that, so he has, I guess that arrow, sort of the middle of it's like right here. So it's like a point here. And then you have two big sort of curves that go up and around and go to his sideburn just here, right? So that's like the sideburn. It's a particular kind of shape, so try your best. So it's like curves around like so first. And then it curves back in towards that V shape, just here. Like so. And we do something similar over this side. Curve it up. And down. Like that. And he has lines for his temples. Just here. And a vein just here. So like letter L, turn backwards. Letter L beside it. And some lines just there for a vein. Okay, we can see just his neck before we do the hair, because some of his hair is behind his neck. So his neck comes right out from his ear. He's real buff, real big. Just there. And yeah, we'll do his trapezius as well. So just a line that way. And a line. So, and then all that hair, so it's real big and wavy hair. So we have it starts small down here and it gets significantly bigger as we go up, and then there's like two coming out from here and one in the middle. So small one here, then this kind of waves out like so, goes back in to about there. Next one will come up, go back in, and it's kind of wavy. It's kind of curvy. It's different than what we've normally seen in Dragon Ball characters. It is in this picture anyway. So, and that comes down like so. Next one curves up to about there. And then we bring it back in. real big one. So like super big, crazy big. So big, it goes off my page. Up to there. So then it would be at a point just up above my page somewhere, and then it would come back down to like there. Of course, if you had room, you could like fit that in. Sorry about that. Right, so he's got ones, just a big one coming up from the middle and one going this way as well. So we'll do that before we do this one, because there's a big one right in the middle and it's behind these two. So say going up to about, say here. So we're going to go curving to there. And then this will curve like so and be real wavy and come down to about the middle of his hairline just here. This line should go in there. And then we have another one, so it's going to go back up from here, so it's going to go up like so. Maybe to like there. And then it'll come back down, wavy to the middle of his hairline, just there again, like so. Now that big one that's like right in the middle of his head, so it's like goes off the top of my page again, but it comes down in behind these two, like that. And then like here. Real big. And then there's like one here, smaller one, like so. And then like another one going up that way. Comes back in. Something like that. And then we want coming off like so. And then out to here. Like that. And then this comes into about there. And then smaller one goes in. Don't worry if yours don't look exactly like mine, because this hairstyle is kind of not what we're used to seeing. So the hair's moving a lot, it's a lot longer, so don't worry it's not exactly like mine, because hair moves, remember. And to there, and then back in like so. And the last one there. And then of course there's all those lines all over, so texture lines, following the shape of each piece of hair. Right, so that's the texture on his hair. So then his neck muscles and shoulders and chest muscles and stuff. So we've done the outer neck muscles, so we'll do the inner ones now. So you'll just do them coming down to a point just below his chin, just here. And then bring it back up to about here. Might have a line just for his Adam's apple, small one just there. And then his two chest muscles, so just a big curved line, big bump, like that. And you do something similar over this side. Like that. And then we have a couple of extra neck muscle lines in here. And the top of his collar, so just here, bumping around his neck, just in there. On this side too, like so. Boop. So I guess we'll finish his torso. So so his chest is going to come down this way. It'll come in, come down, come in, and then his torso will come diagonal this way, diagonal that way, and then the rest of his chest is in here. So we have a line like right down the middle of his chest, just here, and then line for his diaphragm. So just coming across and joins the chest muscles just here, and we do that over here too. So, and you might have some like chest muscle lines going like so, and maybe some on the edge here as well, like that. So he has like a couple of tears on his costume, so like any old way, just a spiking torn section just here. And then a bigger one kind of on this side, so it comes down from here, and a couple of spiking. And like this bit actually is torn open, so it's like hanging down here. Just zigzag sort of lines, wavy lines, any old way you want really. Just zigzagging it around like that, and in there he's got another one of the Omni God sort of those marks, so it's around his heart, I think. So just there like that. Comes down, comes across, like so. Under to there, over like so. And right, so what are we missing? So another line just for the top of his abs, just here. And shoulders, of course. So we have real big shoulders, so we have a bump line just there. And then much bigger bump line, goes out beyond his hair. Real big. Crazy muscles. Like so. Do that over here. So first we will do the sort of smaller chest muscle. It's not small at all. Sorry, smaller shoulder muscle, that one there. And then this is going to come down and around like so. Crazy big. Ridiculously big. Might have some other trapezius lines just there. And then, right, we have a tricep muscle, top of his tricep just there, and then the bottom of the tricep goes off the page. Top of the tricep, bottom of the tricep, just there. And then bicep line, so inside of it goes there, outside of it will go this way, like that. And then an extra sort of shoulder muscle line just like that. And we do that over here as well. So inside of his bicep, outside of his bicep, like so. And shoulder, other shoulder muscle line, deltoid, posterior deltoid, anterior deltoid, am I right? I don't know, can't remember. And a couple more tears and stuff. It's like a tear here. Another one here. Yeah. If you want, you can add like some scratch marks on his face. You know, Dragon Ball characters usually have. Because he's got like loads of tears and stuff, so he probably should have some scratch marks, dirt marks. Like that. I think it adds a bit of character. It's not in the picture I'm drawing from, but sometimes it can make things look a bit better. Okay, but I'll leave it there. There you go. Vegeta, Omni God from Anime War. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope it was helpful. I'll see you in the next video.